Welcome to the break it down. Welcome to the break it down. Welcome to Miami. Oh me, me, oh me, oh me. Still the baddest thing. The damn thing changed. Yeah. Okay. Let's get into Love Hip Hop Miami. How did it begin, y'all? Okay, it began with Chaotic, when I'm on the floor. Chaotic, do you want some more? Chaotic is having a showcase. He, doing his song at a club or whatever. He called Shay up on the stage, and they started dancing and doing their thing. So who came to support Chaotic is Young Hollywood, Prince, Baby Blue, and Shay. So, they all around talking or whatever. Baby Blue is joking with Shay, saying, oh, he like you, and all that kind of stuff. And Shay was just like, child, he don't like me, whoop to whoop. Chaotic got off stage, and then, he started talking to Prince. And they started talking about the whole Bobby situation. And, Prince is just completely over Bobby at this point. He's mad at Bobby because, Bobby showed out and put his hands on him, which was wrong. His lip was bleeding, I believe. Child, I would have tore into... Child! I would have tore into that highlighter. You hear me? But anyway, so, they, was, talking about that whole thing, and Bobby's just over it. Shay was just like, I know you really care about Bobby. And Prince is just like, I'm not saying he's a bad person or nothing, but I just don't need... Hold on. It's time for bed. I just don't need Bobby in my life right now. And, it was just like, child, you need to fix that thing. I don't know. Did they show JoJo? Yeah, they showed JoJo. JoJo and Bobby had a scene. Bobby was reading JoJo. Bobby feels like JoJo is the reason why him and Prince is not cool anymore, which I disagree. You and Prince are not cool anymore because of y'all situation that y'all got going on, allegedly situations. So, that's why y'all, having that good old lovers quarrel, however you say it. Allegedly. So they're talking and Bobby started going in on Amara, and Jojo brought up Amara's name, and Bobby went off talking about, child, that lady is evil. Like, I don't even know why you deal with Amara. She's fake. You gonna one day see how fake she is. Saying she keeps sleeping with people's husbands, and y'all know Bobby and Amara fell out a long time ago about something. Bobby said that Amara's music was tied and through. I think they showed it on the screen while they fell out. I think Bobby was talking about Amara behind her back, or the other way around. Whatever. It's petty. It is, but hey. It's just like, child, you really need to watch her. I was like, Lord Jesus. Veronica Vega, Pleasure P, and Young Hollywood had a scene. They were talking. Pleasure P tells them that he is headlining his own tour in Australia, solo tour. The Australians, they may be a little further behind in their music, because for Pleasure P to be doing solo tours over in Australia, maybe in Australia it's really like 2004 instead of 2019. That got to be the reason. Maybe that's it. I don't know. But I was just like, okay, Pleasure. Baby Blue and Spectacular ended up coming in. They noticed that Pleasure P was a little upset. He was a little, perturbed about some things. He was kind of down, it seemed. It, kind of hurt my feelings to see him like that. He ain't shit, but, it's a sad situation. Similar to four on Black Ink Crew Chicago when he was crying and being depressed and all that. It's just like that broke my heart. I meant to talk about that, but there was just so many things going on and I didn't get to do it. Lost track of time, and yeah, I may still do a video about it maybe. But yeah, that was sad to see. And he was just like, I'm just gonna take a little break from this whole Pretty Ricky thing. Pleasure P was just like, look, if y'all get the album done, then I'll be there. And I'm just like, well, why is you doing this whole jump in, jump out, and introduce yourself thing, like Candy do on Escape? She want to be an Escape member again when it comes time to performing on Good Morning America and The Talk. But she don't want to put in the work behind the scenes, and she don't want to work on no new music. But when it comes time to perform their old stuff on a big platform, here she come. It's just like, well, but Pleasure P, he low key, I feels like he always thought he was better than them. And so hey, I don't know. Pleasure P a little later on had his had a scene with his daddy, who looked like Jeffrey Osborne. On the wings of love. Yes, a little crack moment. That's alright. It's late. And so, I was just like, oh, okay. I think he can sing too, so that's where he gets it from. His daddy had blue eyes. I was like, all right. I don't know if they're real though. Maybe they are. I don't know. I don't see old ass men wearing contacts, but who knows? And we, just talking about a lot of real life stuff. The daddy, like he was a therapist. He asked him, well, what is your real issue? What's going on with you? And he brought up some childhood issues. Apparently the father was not there for Pleasure P. And he got emotional with that, saying, oh, your daddy gonna come and see you, but he never came. So, and the daddy pretty much told him, look, go to Australia, clear your mind, think about a lot of stuff, but this Pretty Ricky thing seemed to be bringing you down. And, just in general, I could imagine the whole Pretty Ricky, the group in general, it's drama. It's too much drama. It's too much mess. All that arguing and fighting all the time, it gets old quick. It's just like, oh, girl, why are we doing all this for real? So, yeah, I imagine it is tough. A tough situation to be in for sure. But Pleasure P, he'll figure it out. What else is happening? Oh, Veronica, she's doing a showcase for Honolulu Pride, where she's from, the town or whatever she's from in Miami. She says it's a very conservative place, so she's so excited to be there and performing. But I thought you was from the hood, Veronica. The hood is not conservative. We meet Veronica's father. I'm still trying to find the black people in her family since she's a black woman. Yeah. Taiwan Carr, Veronica Vega and Young Hollywood do look alike in the face. They really, same slender face, nose, eyes, yeah, brother and sister for sure. Well, I fell out on that one. Okay, what else is going on? Child, Prince went to go see Bobby, but he actually went to go see Miami Tip. But Miami Tip was nowhere in the facilities, so Bobby Lights was there. Child, they got into it. Bobby was just like, oh, okay, hey, so why you here? Like, so what's up? And Prince is just like, man, you don't want it or whatever. You don't want it with me. Can you beat me? So no. Bobby threw something. Bobby got a bad little temper, child. Bobby gonna get tossed up like a salad by somebody that's gonna get close enough to him, and we're gonna see. But Prince was calm though for the most part until Bobby said, why are you here? This is a place for artists. There's no reason for you to be here. Child. Prince got fight mad. The security guards was trying their best to hold Prince back. Prince was going to beat up Bobby. Bobby ended up walking out the room, child. That whole artist thing hurt his feelings, child. Why do y'all care about, like, Amara's mad as hell at Bobby because Bobby said her music sucks. Prince is mad as hell at Bobby because Bobby said that he ain't no real artist and his rap skills suck. And I mean, why do y'all care? Like what people say, it's just like, child, forget them. Y'all all on the same show, so who is doing better than the other person? Child, please. Prince told me he working on his people. I shouldn't be with you because you destroying my brand and all that kind of stuff. Talking to Bobby, what brand, Prince? Child. Anyway, so then Prince and Bobby ended up having a level-headed conversation. I don't know how Prince is able to go from trying to fight somebody to then having a calm conversation with them in 2 seconds. Prince, child, it's a whole lot of mess with them girls, I tell you. What else is going on? Bobby Lights, he met up with Miami Tip to have a conversation about everything. And Miami Tip, she did not want to forgive Bobby. It was just like, Bobby, you do this all the time. You show out and act a fool. You expect me to take you back. But Miami Tip took him back with a promise that Bobby buy her lobster with a candle. Oh, girl. Something went on with Chaotic where the police officers was following him or something. He thought it was somebody else, but it ended up being a police officer. He has post-traumatic stress syndrome from dealing with a lot of stuff in his childhood, and I could only imagine, as far as, with him being shot so many times, etc., etc. He had a very deep, powerful scene with his niece, sister, and mother. His mama and them, and they schooled him. They was just like, yo, like, this situation that you went through might not be your fault. But there's been plenty of things that you've been through in the past that was your fault, that you did participate in. And you've been bad and doing stuff for the longest. You've been in and out of stuff, and the mama was just like, how you think that make me feel? I never know when the phone, when I pick up my phone when it rings, if it's going to be bad news about you because you out here in these streets acting a fool. It was putting some knowledge into the young man. And, hopefully he took heed to that. A lot of times we all try to hold on to, our hood credits and our homeboys and all that. But if your homeboys is not trying to grow with you and better themselves like you're trying to better yourself, it's time to let them go. Like Elsa. What else is happening? Bobby Lights, he set up for JoJo and Miami Tip to squash their beef. Some more Twitter, Instagram stuff. JoJo called Miami Tip a stripper. You are a stripper, Miami Tip. I don't know why that's a diss to you. I mean, hell, it is. Do it, girl. I heard you one of the best. I was one of the best, so it's like, sis, own it. I'm sure you do. Miami Tip is a very real person, but I don't know why she got offended by that. I don't know. It's going back up. Y'all both funny looking. Y'all might as well get along and make a dinosaur movie. I don't know. What else is happening? Amara met with JoJo. Amara found out that JoJo and Bobby is still friends. I don't know why Amara thought that JoJo should stop talking to Bobby or being friends with Bobby just because she don't fool with Bobby. Amara was just like, I have a very small circle of people I actually call friends that I actually like. And you dealing with somebody I do not like is a diss to me. And, she started crying and acting upset, talking about, are you for me or you're diet? We're supposed to be sisters and all this kind of stuff. And JoJo said, I've had your back multiple times. And JoJo has had Amara back multiple times. I don't know why JoJo's so emotional about this. I'm sorry, Amara. I don't know why she's so emotional about this. Like, I don't know. I was just like, girl, you can't stop that grown lady from being friends with people. I was just like, girl, you can't be this upset. She was acting a fool. Last episode, she was saying, JoJo her best friend, and she knows that, and she was willing to drop Shay for JoJo. And you know, now it's you don't flip no JoJo. JoJo, get Amara, get off the show, girl. It's stressing you out. I told you, I tweeted you this last week. You liked my tweet. Get off the show, Amara. It's no longer positive for you. Y'all know the longer y'all stay on these reality shows, eventually somebody gonna mess with you. Eventually somebody's gonna bring the good guy out of character, and you need to leave. Boom. What else is happening? I guess next week we're gonna see Veronica at the showcase, I believe, but she's gonna be throwing sandwiches or something at JoJo. Child. What else is happening? Is that it? Yeah, but yeah, I think that's it, y'all. Prince was mad when Bobby said he's not an artist. Yeah, I'm sure that was just a build up of stuff. Hopefully Pretty Ricky get together. They won't, but you know, hopefully they will. Alright, with that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at It's Kingsworld on Instagram and Twitter. At It's Kingsworld89 on Snapchat. Chess King on Facebook. Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. Run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. I love you so much. Stay black, stay tuned. I'll see you guys later. Happy Black History Month. On to the dawn to the break of dawn. On to the dawn to the break of dawn.